Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I hope you guys are doing well during this MCO, especially to our beloved lecturer, Madam Hanita Haiza Hairuddin. The reason that we are doing this video is for presenting about the Dots Plus Plus system by Domino's Pizza. Before we begin our presentation, let me introduce my group's members. My group's members consist of Hasha Hanadi binti Harun, Nur Ashiki binti Amidun, Nurul Natasha binti Razili, and myself, Aina Huda Auni binti Osman. I will pass to the first presenter.
I will explain about Domino's Pizza background. Domino's Pizza began with only one store in 1960 called Domino'S, purchased by Brothers Tom and James Monaghan for $500. In 1965, James traded his half of the company to Tom, and as a sole proprietor, Tom renamed the company Domino's Pizza Incorporation. The 200 Domino's store opened in 1978 and staff started to cook. Domino's Pizza Malaysia is Domino's largest market in Southeast Asia and the fifth largest in the Asia Pacific as Q2 2017. Founded in 1997, the master franchise holder Domino's Food Services Sdn Bhd operates Domino's Malaysia. There are over 240 Domino's Pizza stores in the country today. Since it first started its operation in 1997, Domino's Pizza Malaysia has expanded by leaps and bounds. The pizza chain currently has over 240 stores in Malaysia and over 30 stores in Singapore with a headcount of over 4,000 employees, from a single store in USA with a headcount of 15 staff. With the opening of its 50 stores in January 2011, the 100 stores in December 2012, the 150 store in March 2016, and now the 200 store in April 2017. Domino's Pizza Malaysia has experienced solid growth, particularly in recent years.
Now, I will explain about Dots Plus Pulse system by Domino's Malaysia. Domino's Pizza delivery system is named as Dots Plus Pulse. Firstly, customer will sign in using their email and password. Secondly, customer will click the delivery option to ask rider to directly send to their home or carry out button to collect the pizza at the nearest store. Customers are required to enter the delivery address for the rider to deliver the pizza or select store to pick up the pizza. Next, customer will choose the menu given to order. After customer has chosen the menu, customer will then check out the menu. Customer will pay the pizza by cash, credit or debit card. After customer had successfully paid for the pizza, confirmation receipt will send to their email, and Dots Plus Pulse system will receive the customer order. Later, the sticker order will appear on the monitor at the counter, and there is a sticker printer that will print the order. Then, the system will assign the rider to deliver pizza, and rider also need to clock in into the system. Rider will receive notification from their phone to deliver the order. Rider will call the customer using Domino's company phone, and when the rider had arrived at the customer place, rider will click arrive in the system provided. After the rider has given the pizza to the customer, the rider will click delivered in the system provided, and then only the rider can come back to the store. Lastly, when the rider had arrived at the store, the rider need to go back to the rider station and click in order to deliver to another order. Now, I will explain about the process or flow of data in the current system. Firstly, customer sign in using email and password. Secondly, customer click the delivery option to ask rider to directly send to their home or carry out button to collect the pizza at the nearest store. Third, customer enter the delivery address for rider to deliver their pizza or select store to pick up the pizza. Fourth, customer choose the menu given to order. Fifth, customer check out the menu. Sixth, customer pay by cash, debit or credit card. Next, confirmation receipt will send to customer email, and Dots Plus Pulse system will receive the customer order. Later, sticker printer will print the sticker order Assign rider to deliver the pizza. Rider clock into the system. Rider will receive notification to deliver the order. Rider call the customer using Domino's company phone. Rider will click arrive in the system provided. Rider click delivered in the system provided, and last but not least, rider go back to the rider station and press click in order to deliver another order.
Next, I will explain about the input and output dots plus pause system by Domino's Pizza. The input that Domino's Pizza will get from the system is the name, address, telephone number, and the list of the order from the customer that will appear on the monitor. All of these inputs will become an output, which is the worker will receive the order and will do it. Then, after the order has been made, the worker will press the enter key and the sticker order of the pizza will be printed at the sticker printer. Other than that, the input is the data of the customer. The data is consisting of a telephone number and email address. By having the customer's phone number, Domino's can give a special offer to all the customers that had purchased before. For the email address, Domino's itself can use by giving vouchers or newsletters about the new menus, new store location, and ask feedback from the customer. By having the list of orders also, Domino's can have a survey of which of their pizza that most of the customers order and repeat it. Next, the input is customer orders that describe the type of the pizza crust, ingredients and toppings, side orders, and delivery location data. Then the output is as the customer receive their orders, they will also receive the receipt that includes the item that the things that they bought from the Domino's delivery and can make feedback through their website or other channels.
Next, I will talk about the problem statement. Problems can occur everywhere and anytime. As for Domino's Pizza, one of the problems they had to face is when the system inaccurately pinned the wrong location and it will end up the rider will send it to the wrong address. This is because of the system problem. Next is Domino's Pizza application tracking system is not up to date because when the customer ordered, the system did not notify the customer where the order is. This problem will cause trouble to the rider because when they deliver the order, the customer might not notify when the rider has arrived. Other than that, in Domino's Pizza application, they did not put rating for customer satisfaction or the features. Domino's Pizza should improve their system by adding these features because they need to know what the customer feels towards their service, from the quality of the pizza and the packing and the rider feedbacks are very important. To conclude this matter, Domino's Pizza did not use their own system call. It will become more difficult for the rider to call the customer if the customer refuses to answer it. If the customer take longer time to answer, the process of delivery will take longer time than they expected. It will impact Domino's Pizza review because people will give bad perception for their delivery service. For the next slide, I will talk about the objective of the new system. In the new era of technology, every business needs to be improved aside from using manual system for their customers. As for Domino's Pizza, they have been upgrading from manually order and then Domino's has updated to the delivery system. The customer need to call hotline to order what type of pizza that they want, and the headquarters will transfer the order to the nearest store. But a few years back, Domino's Pizza realized that they need to compete with other food delivery industries by creating their own website and application. This will become much easier for both parties so everything can go smoothly. One of the objectives is when the administration of the system checking the location before sending the order will be easier for rider to know where is the exact location for the customer. So it will shorten the time for the rider. Like before this, they need to more time to call the customer to ask the exact location of the customers. Apart from that, the objective of the new system is when Domino's update the tracking system, it will ease for the customer to know the order status. From that, the customer can estimate that time the rider will arrive to their home. Customers can also be more alert to their orders. Thereafter, Domino's should add customer satisfaction features on their website in order to get feedback from the customer. It will make Domino's will know the problem that the customer face, and they can improve it towards a better version for the new digital system. Last but not least, Domino's Pizza can also use their own system call. This is because when the rider arrives, they will need to call the customer, and some customers will not answer because they don't recognize the number. In order to make sure the customer will answer the rider's call, Domino's can use their own numbers such as Domino's hotline when the rider calls the customer, and it will appear on their phone, for example, Domino's. Next point, I will talk about the scope of the new system. Recently, on-demand food delivery service has become very popular in Malaysia. A delivery scope-based retrieval system is designed and built on Domino's Pizza platform. In order to draw suitable delivery scope for millions of restaurant partners, they propose a pioneering delivery scope generation framework. In the Domino's Pizza framework, a single delivery scope generation algorithm is proposed using a spatial proportional techniques and data mining techniques. In addition, a scope scoring algorithm and decision-making algorithm are proposed using machine learning models and combination optimizing techniques. Domino's Pizza also proposed a new method of sample generation of the scope of delivery and use the related scope features to estimate order numbers and average delivery time within a period for each scope of delivery. Then, Domino's Pizza formalized the selection process for candidate scopes as a binary integral programming issue. The results of online experiment shows that the scopes generated by Domino's Pizza Company new algorithm significantly outperform those generated by the manual. Domino's Pizza algorithm brings more orders without damaging the user's experience, and after being deployed online, Domino's Pizza system has saved thousands of hours for operating personnel, and it is considered to be one of the most useful operating tools for balancing food demand and supply of restaurants and couriers.
Now, I will explain about the system benefits or significance of the project. In every system in the organization, there must be the system benefit to their company. Implementing a new system is one of the best things a company can do. It will give many benefits to the company only if they properly design and apply it, because nowadays, many organizations are trying to compete with other businesses. Therefore, by upgrading their system to a better system is one of the best ways to keep their customer. Firstly, administration need to check the location. Before administration send the customer order to Dots Plus Pulse system, administration need to check whether the location that the customer enter is valid and reachable, so that it will be easier for the rider to know where is the exact location of the customer. By doing this, it will shorten the time for the rider to deliver the customer order, because before this, they need more time to call the customer to ask the exact location of the customer. Secondly, administration need to make sure that PIN location is accurate. Administration need to ensure that customer PIN location is same with their address. This is to ensure the rider's job smooth and easier for them to deliver the customer order. Next, administration need to update the tracking order. This is to alert the customer regarding their order status, so that the customer can estimate what time will their food arrive. Rider also do not need to wait too long for customer to come out and take their food, because the customer had prepared their self earlier. Last but not least, customer giving feedback to the service. Domino's customer give the feedback of Domino's service in order for Domino's to identify which area do they need to improve towards a better version of their digital system. Effective feedback, whereby positive or negative, is very useful. Feedback is valuable information that can be used to make important choices, and companies are continually searching for opportunities to strengthen their operation. Now, I will explain about the process or flow of data in the new system. As you can see, here is our process or flow of data in the new system. We had improved 4 elements in this flowchart, which is 3 from administration side and 1 from customer side. As for administration side, there are three elements, which is firstly, administration will check the delivery location. Administration will make sure that the pin location is accurate. And lastly, administration will update the tracking number. And for the customer side, we have added the customer need to give feedback for the service.
Now, let's move on to the use case diagram for the new system Dots Plus Pulse system by Domino's Pizza. First, I will explain about the customer section. For the customer section, the customer needs to sign in the Domino's applications using their own emails and password that they had created before. After that, the customer can choose either they want to delivery or carry out the order. If the customer has chosen the delivery, they need to enter the delivery address, and if they choose the carry out option, they need to select the store that they would like to pick up the order. Next, the customer will choose the menu given to order and check out. After they had clicked the button checkout, they have to choose the payment method. The payment options that they can choose is payment by cash, or they can pay by debit or credit card. After they have chosen the payment method, the order will directly sent to the Dots Plus Pulse systems by Domino's Pizza for their order just now. After they have received their order, they can give feedback for the Domino's services. For the administration part, they will check the location of the customer had been just now, either same with the address that the customer give or not. Then they will directly send the order to the system. After the order has been sent, the administration itself will update the tracking order for the customer reference. As for the Dots Plus Pulse system, after they have received the order, the system will print out the order sticker at the sticker printer. Then they will assign rider to deliver the order. For the rider side, the rider needs to clock into the system and will receive a notification to deliver an order. After that, they will call the customer using the Domino's company phone to inform the customer that they are on their way to deliver the pizza. When the rider has arrived at the location, the rider needs to click the arrive button in the system and then click the deliver button after they have delivered the order. Then the rider needs to go back to the rider station to press click in order for them to deliver another order.
The input and output of the Domino's Pizza new system. The input from Domino's Pizza new system is that the administration can check the location. Customers are the most critical aspect with what Domino's Pizzas do. Customer loyalty must be the primary focus. With the Domino's Pizza new system, it allows the administration to track the location of the customer before the rider deliver their orders. It will save more time because the riders already know which route to follow and do not having a hard time to find the customer location to deliver the order so it can arrive on time. Another input is the administration will make sure that the pin location is accurate. Before deliver the order, the administration will double check with the customer about the location that they has pinned. It is to avoid delay in the delivery because the rider have to find the right location to deliver the orders. It will be much easier if the customer pin the right location that they want the order to be delivered. Lastly, the administration will update the tracking order to make it easier for customers to track their orders. When it comes to making sure customers are satisfied with the service or goods that Domino's provides, the customer service team has a lot to do. The burden on the customer support team is minimized when the customer can track their own order. The customer support team has no longer have to answer questions, log complaints, or take phone calls from customers who are waiting for updates of their orders. The output of the new system is customer can give feedback to the service by giving a star rating or leaving a comment on the Domino's Pizza application after customer receive their order. For measuring customer satisfaction among Domino's Pizza current customers, it is also important. Domino's Pizza conveys that customers' feedback is valuable to the company by asking the customers for feedback. In shaping their business, Domino's Pizza involves customers so that they feel more committed to the company. The feature shown is the new system of Domino's Pizza. Customers can give rating and also give their feedback to Domino's Pizza. The feedback will appear after customer has clicked to the order completed once they receive their order. The purpose of this feedback is to improve and help Domino's Pizza better to serve customer in the future. Usually, customer has to go to Domino's Pizza website to send their feedback. With the system updated, they can just use Domino's Pizza application.
Lastly, I will explain about the prototype that we had designed in administration side. Administration need to enter the customer order number in order for them to check the location, reconfirm the PIN location, submit order to DOTS+PAL system, and update tracking number. Firstly, administration need to enter the customer order number. Secondly, administration need to check the location that the customer had entered is valid and reachable, so that it will be easier for the rider to know where is the exact location of the customer. Third, administration need to reconfirm the PIN location. If the PIN location is correct, they just need to click yes. Next, administration need to submit the order to DOTS+PAL system. If the administration had submit the order to DOTS+PAL system, they also just need to click yes. And lastly, the system will automatically generate the tracking order.
That's all from us. Thank you.